Okay, this is a brief overview of how we're going to set our origin on a piece of stock that we've clamped in the chuck. So first what we need to do is bring our master tool into position, and that's going to be number 3 on the turret. So I have the machine in manual mode here, and I'm just going to use the tool index button to bring it around to the right one. So each press of the button should bring it one tool forward, and now we are on number 3. All right. Our next step here is we're going to want to bring over our master tool over to the stock, and we are going to manually face off right here so we can get that Z0 point. To do this, we're going to be in manual mode yet again. And first we're going to come over in the Z direction. We're going to leave this on 50 to 1. Turn that knob that was right below it and just keep bringing it over. So now that we're about even with the stock, we're going to slowly start bringing our X negative. We're almost there, almost there. I can see we're still a little bit of positive Z away from the stock, so I'm going to bring it to 10 to 1. I'm going to switch back to Z mode. Bring it over a little more. Maybe increase the height a little bit. This part can take a bit of lining up. You might want to open the door, get closer. You can see there's still a very slight gap between the stock and tool. So we're going to bring Z over just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Check it one more time. And that's good. So that will cut when we bring it down. All right, so now that we have our tool positioned, we're going to go head over here to MDI. Take one look again, make sure the tool's actually not touching the stock. And we're going to start the spindle clockwise and set our speed. So the command for that, for clockwise spindle, M03S. This is designating our speed. And I'm going to use about 1,000 RPMs. So we're going to hit it, press enter, green button. There we go. The spindle is spinning. All right, so for our next part here, we're going to want to manually face down the stock. So what we're going to do is hit mid-auto manual. We're going to go back to the X selection, come over here, make sure we're in 10 to 1, and slowly start moving the master tool into the stock. See, we're just facing it. Material's coming off. So we get closer to the center. We're not rushing it. Getting there. As long as you're not taking off too much material all along the Z-axis, it's fine. I might have done a little too much here, but it's nothing terrible. So we're just going to keep going in, almost to the center. And that's it. So we're going to come back out along the X-axis, but not touch the Z at all. So we're going to set our Z0 now. So back in manual mode, which automatically shuts off the spindle conveniently, we're going to come over here to our little P screen. So this is our parameter screen. And in the display change, you're going to look for the first one, which is 0 point. So we see our Z is set there. What we're going to want to do is hit cal, enter 0, and then enter. So you can see the offset change now. This is now the origin for the part set. The X you don't have to update as long as the master tool hasn't been changed since, and we should be ready to run our program.